Hey everybody, this is Dave with Growing the Home Garden. Today I am going to start some Japanese maple seeds. I'm going to run through the whole process from the beginning and hopefully to germination. And we'll see how these things do. Now what these are a Japanese maple that comes from one of those really beautiful red Japanese maples, probably an Acer palmatum. And these are the Samaras from it. They're S-A-M-A-R-A. Samara is the little seed pod that comes off, and you'll notice that they've got these wings here, and on the end of it is where the actual seed is. So to do this, the first thing we'll do is we're going to go through and just remove all these seed heads and get rid of all the wings, and we just want to have everything like that. Okay, just the little seeds, and we're going to collect all those and separate them out. So that's kind of the first step. Now, as you can see here, I got those all separated out. There's quite a few seeds right there. And there's the Samara wings that have been all pulled off. But while you're looking at them, make sure that you're looking at the seed head and examining what you see here. Because, I don't know if you can see that really well, there is actually a spot, there it is, where you can see something has nibbled through it or eaten on it. And this is not going to be viable. So right here, I've put a seed starting mix, and they're primarily a peat-based seed starting mix, into this little baggie. I'm going to add some water to it here in just a minute, and that water is going to keep the seedlings moist. That is one thing that you don't want your seedlings to do. I hope these have not dried out enough. These were found on a driveway outside my mom's house, where she's got a beautiful Japanese maple that we sometimes get some seedlings off of every now and then. So these little seeds here are going to go into the bag, and then we're going to add some water to the bag, and then we're just going to put it in the refrigerator for a little bit. So right here, you'll see I've got the bag full of peat, and I've added some water to it. I'm just kind of squishing it around a little bit to make sure the water gets throughout everything. And it will have those seeds mixed into that little baggie. And I'll put this baggie in the refrigerator. I'll keep it there for 4 to 6 weeks, and we'll bring them out at that point, and we'll go ahead and plant them into some pots or something and put them outdoors and see if we can get them to germinate. So we'll test this, see how well this works. I've grown Japanese maples through this method before. I've grown them through where I just had a paper towel instead of all the peat and everything. And they actually would germinate in the refrigerator. I guess the opening and closing of the refrigerator door helped trigger those processes as well. So this is just one easy thing you can do to get them to germinate. Again, this is called cold stratification. Many plants need this to actually get those seeds to germinate. Right now in the refrigerator, I've got 2 other varieties of plants. I've got some more ginkgo seeds that I collected this year, and I've also got some magnolia seeds from southern magnolia that I'm going to try to get those to sprout as well. So I've got all 3 of those that are going in the refrigerator for cold stratification. And again, a lot of seeds require it, so make sure you know what you're supposed to do for your seeds when you're planting them so that you can do them the right way. You can plant them outdoors in pots and things in the wintertime and let them go through the natural processes just fine. That is not a problem. Winter sowing, these kind of things work great. But what we want to do is simulate that cold so that they can do what they need to do. So that is part 1 of stratifying Japanese maple seeds so that we can learn how to plant them and sow them. And part 2 will be coming along in about 4 to 6 weeks when I can take them out of the refrigerator and finally plant them. Once I've got them planted, we'll do a video on that, and then we'll do an update video later on to see about germination. So it'll be kind of a 3-part series here, and once I've got it all done, I'll put it together in one video, so it'll be a start to finish video as well. Since we are dealing with living things here, we have to follow the processes that they need. I wish I could show it to you all at one time, but it's a step-by-step process. So subscribe, and if you like this video and want to see more stuff, hit the like button. Really appreciate you watching, and again, I'm Dave with Growing the Home Garden.